Welcome to the Micro Focus Identity and Access Management video series. I'm Kent Purdy, Product Marketing Manager for Access Management.
And I'm Paul McKeith, Identity and Access Management Specialist.
You know, Paul, as I talk to folks about their federation needs, I'm surprised to learn how little they know of what we have to offer. Can you show off our solution?
Indeed, I can. In fact, our offering is very, very strong. So let's take a look at a list of things in a real administration console to see what we can offer for you.
Sounds like a plan.
Because not only can we offer it, it's very, very easy to configure. So in some of our other videos, we actually showed how to do the opposite side of this configuration with the application catalog, if you recall, and bringing those in and doing it really easy. But to enable all of that and to do more, especially if you're doing custom, this is where you want to go. So this is the main screen here, and this is where I'm defining my identity provider, and that's up in this area up here. Then I have the ability to define multiple user stores, is what we call them. But these are basically areas or directories, different instances of directories, and we can support multiples at the same time, something some other vendors can't do either. And it's really easy just to create those here. Now, if you go from left to right, it's somewhat of a progression in terms of the industry. So we've been supporting Liberty Alliance protocols, which was the precursor to SAML 1.1, which we still support today. There are still some applications out there that require that. SAML 2.0 is probably the most prevalent and the most popular that's out there amongst many of the SaaS providers. I believe in our video we even configured one of those. And it's also important to point out that you'll notice that we see a list of identity providers and service providers both here. And that's because we can act as either of those. Traditionally, we're the identity provider, especially for the enterprise world, where they're owning the identities, and it's the employees that are using it to access like Office 365 or ServiceNow. However, when we're the service provider, like in the other videos where we did business to consumer, customer information access, or customer identity access management scenarios, then that's where we're acting as a service provider to allow that. Also for the enterprise guys is to get remote access, or clientless VPN I like to call it, into their environment to get to their applications quickly, easily, and securely.
Cool.
Another one that's a little bit into the more modern area is WS Federation. Now this one's pretty much been left to the Microsoft world so far these days. Yep. There are a few that are a little bit more than that, and we do support all of the other sub-protocols that are part of that WS Federation. And there are some customers that choose to use this protocol to go to like SharePoint and Office 365 sometimes. This one, the brokering tab, technically is not really a protocol or a standard or anything, but it's very important. In fact, it's a unique offering that we have. So what this is going to do is allow you to act as a federation gateway so that all these other protocols we're talking about, we can translate between them. So you can have one service provider with one protocol, another service provider and another protocol. And this also allows you to do this so that your trust, because a lot of times it can become a mesh network where a lot of people are interacting. This takes care of all of that for you, so it simplifies it.
It's also cool.
So WS Trust is really a complement of WS Federation more than anything, but there are some subcategories in there, like in the STS configuration.
Right.
So now the most modern and the most sexy one, especially in the mobile world, is Auth 2 specifically. We used to support OpenID at one time when that used to be something, but now it's OpenID Connect, and the protocols and all the rules and RFCs that go with that as well. So this one's really popular and really helpful in the mobile device world, in terms of mobile applications, both for the public world of building mobile apps, but also building your own. And I think even we talked a little bit about us having an SDK to help you build some of those mobile applications.
Yep, we do. Well, Paul, that's the full federation gambit.
It is indeed. In fact, there's even a few in here that a lot of people or a lot of other organizations have and aren't supported by other vendors.
That's cool. Be sure to check our website to learn more about what Micro Focus offers for federation. Meantime, also check out these other videos.